Hello YouTube, I'm Rotten Candy Cosplay and today I'll be reviewing the bodysuit that I'm wearing. So, review time. This costume came with the bodysuit and a collar and a pair of gloves, and usually it comes with like ruffles around the sleeves that are attached, and the gloves are also just all in one piece. And I had them custom made. I paid like $3 extra to have these made separately so that I can take off my gloves, because like going to bathrooms and stuff is kind of yucky if you can't take off your gloves. So if you want that, make sure to tell the seller to make them detachable. And for some reason this part of the gloves is just a lot bigger than the sleeve. I don't know why that is, but that's no problem for me because I can fix that. The ruffles, I can show you a picture. I just didn't like how the wrist cuffs, they're supposed to be like the wrist cuffs, and I just didn't like the way they were made. I just didn't like how they looked, so I decided I'll just make my own. And the same goes for the collar. So the collar was already detachable, so I said, what the heck, just take it the way it is. And I will actually make my own collar because I just don't like this that much, because it is like square, and then there's only like 4 pieces of these floppy things, and I think Harley Quinn has like 3 in the front and 3 in the back. And yeah, I just don't like it that much. I mean, it is one piece, so I mean, if you like it, you can just keep it the way it is, but consider that it is one piece, and it's you should put this on before you put your makeup on, because I did it other way around. I did put my cowl on first and then my makeup, but I forgot the collar, and then I like had to stretch it very far to get it on my head to not mess up my makeup. And yeah, and it's not fitting very nice and snug, so I'll definitely replace this. I don't like it. But another thing is that the diamonds are missing in the back, which I already mentioned. But otherwise, I think I'm very satisfied with this. Oh, I have noticed that one of the legs is longer than the other, but looking at my feet right now, I don't even remember. I think it's the red side. I think the red side is longer. I don't really notice it wearing it. Like, this material is very stretchy, and I can't tell when wearing that one side is longer than the other. I think maybe one side folds a little bit more, like at the ankles. Maybe? Yeah, it does. Just a little bit. So that's not such a big problem, and that's something that I can actually fix myself. So I can do a little bit of sewing, but I had no idea how to make an entire bodysuit, so I decided to get one. Oh, and one more thing, this cowl was not included with the costume. I got this cowl on Etsy, and if you want to see a review on the cowl, then follow the link in the description down below. One more thing that I gotta add is I actually had this custom made to my body shape. I gave them my bust size, my waist size, my hip size, and my height, because I just have weird proportions and I just wanted this to fit me nicely. I think no matter what kind of proportions you have, I think it's just better to give them your measurements, so that just to make sure that it actually fits you, because having this custom made to my size did not cost any extra. I see some cosplay sites and some listings on AliExpress or eBay, they will claim like an extra $20 or $30 for having it custom made to your size, but this was actually, it was free. Having my own measurements was included in the price, and I paid a total of I think 50 euros or $50 it was, including the like 3 euros extra that I paid for making these gloves detachable. So one more thing I want to mention about this material is it is very stretchy and comfortable, but if you have like spiky earrings or fingernails that are kind of scratchy, you gotta make sure to avoid that because I'm pretty sure it's gonna mess with the material, because it just feels like I had this on my, what do you call this, a laundry hanger? Yeah, I had the, and I'm touching it with my gloves. So I'm pretty sure that this, because it's not 100% smooth, it messes with the material. So you're gonna want to avoid that. Put it on a plastic hanger or something that's very smooth, and do not have scratchy fingernails or any scratchy jewelry or bags, any Velcro stuff. Just avoid those things just to make sure not to mess with the material, because I'm pretty sure this is a little bit sensitive with those things. So in total, I'll just give the bodysuit a 7 out of 10 because of the minor problems like the collar. I just don't think it looks great, and the sleeves are not so nicely made because this doesn't really make sense considering I'm wearing this with a tight bodysuit. And so I'll make these shorter and tighter, that's no problem for me. And yeah, the diamonds are missing on the back. But otherwise, I'm happy with this. I will wear this for con, I will wear this for shootings, and I can recommend this considering the flaws that it has. I can still recommend it to you if you're looking for one because it was cheap and it was here within 12 days. So I ordered this and after 12 days it was here, although it took me like a day to pay for it, and then it takes like another 3 days or so for the payment to be verified, and the sellers don't usually do anything before that payment is verified. And yeah, it took them another extra few days because this was custom made to my measurements. So you can find this on AliExpress and I will link it down below. And yeah, if this video was helpful for you, please give it a thumbs up and tell me in the comments if you're gonna buy one, or tell me about the ones that you bought. And yeah, just make sure to subscribe because I'll have new videos soon, and there's also a video review of the cowl and it's linked in the description box below.